All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's good, everybody? Give me a minute to get set up here. All right, like, share, subscribe. Cash App, $ Winston Spivey. Just having a little late night talk here with the family. Let me know what you think about this video here. So this video is about this T app, okay, that I find very interesting. Actually, I saw this video on Ask an Older Man, okay? Like he does like dating and marital advice. Pretty cool dude. I talked to him a couple of times. And he'll give you like dating advice and everything, like you have to schedule that with him. And then another guy named Ty X, I believe that's his name, another article. And I want to do another video about this because I want to probably get more details. Now, what this app is, y'all, if you didn't hear about it, it is an app created just for women, where they're going to get together. You're going to sign up, you do profile and all this other stuff, pictures, and you do verification. You might have to do more personal information like email, address, if you got an IG page, okay, all that stuff if needed. All right, but they're going to have at least an email and that kind of thing, all right, maybe even a phone number. But anyway, look, these women, they get together and they discuss maybe men that they feel as though they're dirtbags in that specific area. For an example, if you get a lady that meets a guy, okay, and there's probably some of this stuff is over stupid stuff. Some of the stuff I think that might be legit if they get put in this situation where if they get treated bad, yeah, they're probably going to say something about it. Probably be like, this guy ain't Jack, or he turned out to be a hoax or fraud and this and that, okay? But some of this stuff is probably stupid stuff like, once again, a woman could meet a guy. She might want to go to like a 4 or 5 star restaurant. He takes her out probably to go get drinks or for a walk or whatever. And she probably didn't like him anyway. And she gets on this app and talk about it and expose this man's business out. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's one of the things, if you ain't doing right there, guys, then yeah, then I don't know. But, like, I just think that some things should be left unsaid. But I'm thinking that if there's somebody actually out there could be a potential threat or danger, then maybe it's something that needs to be addressed. But over this petty stuff, then this stuff could ruin guys' reputation. What if it's a guy like that didn't choose to be like that to that particular woman, okay? Didn't want to take her out to a 5-star restaurant, okay? Or wanted to do something different. And then she puts out something, whatever, to damage this man's reputation, okay? And this will just be in case somebody runs into a guy or whatever, all right? And they may say, what's up with this guy? And then they'll go check on this app or whatever as part of a background thing, And it's probably good you do probably some type of soft background on a guy or a woman there, guys, if you're trying to see somebody, particularly if it gets serious. Criminal records, maybe some doggone medical records, okay, credit if need be, How many times she done got evicted? But one of the things that it's doing is, ladies and gentlemen, this T app is backfiring on women, okay? Because, as I said earlier, that you have to give your personal information, give pictures and things like that. And something like over 70,000 women has been exploited, okay? Their information are leaked out. I guess now it's available to the public, okay? So according to, I'll just say when I've listened to these podcasts, then, the government creates these doggone apps and stuff. But what is the end game for the app other than that? Because who's to say they may have created the app, and then they end up having all this information out or whatever, okay? Like the woman ended up exposing herself, okay, trying to expose a guy, okay, in a bad light. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. All right? Hope that makes sense. That men and women are being exposed, but then again, it could be potentially ruin people's reputations, repertoires, things like that. Maybe if there's any future or potential dates or relationships and this stuff is online and all that, it could ruin that person. All right. So, and then all I can say is, guys, be careful how you treat people. And I just say that both ways. I said that before. All right. Man, there was something else I wanted to say. But anyway, hey, let me know what you think about the app. I may do another reaction about this. Okay. But now you're looking at, well, from what I understand, some lawsuits and that kind of thing. Okay. They're going to be lawsuits that are more than likely going to come public for an app like this. Okay. But hey, we are in a period now that it says in the book of Revelations, with the things that you do will come to light, like between the articles and the internet and then social media talking, that people can go back and pull this stuff up, So, you want to make sure that you're up front and you're honest about what you want, that kind of thing, and just be careful about how you treat people. But what I meant to say also is, there was a guy, from what I understand, that was exposed for potentially having HIV. I say that allegedly. Okay. So that might be a concern, but I just hope that unless there's some medical records or whatever that they've gotten, or they've got something that to where if this woman done caught it from somebody or some type of STI from somebody, and they were the only person that they been with, if there's enough evidence. But if they don't have no evidence or whatever, then that person, will have a problem on their hand. Okay. That accuser. Okay. So, all right. That's going to be the end of that. Stay tuned for the next video. I got more content coming. All right. Later.